So yeah, glitching is dead. So what I'm assuming Roblox is going to do is keep R6 for backward compatibility reasons, just for those old games that are not getting worked on anymore. Like if you update that and have this new R6 adaptive thing, it's just going to break all those old games. So I'm assuming they're going to keep the legacy R6 for those games, even for those devs that don't even work on the game anymore or are retired and that game is still popular. For example, Prison Life would be a good example. Then yeah, they would keep that R6 legacy, I would assume. But yeah, basically for new R6 games in the future, they will use this R6 adaptive. I have no idea if you could use the R6 legacy for the future games because they will really want to push this new Neo R6, this R6 adaptive thing on new R6 games so they can use UGC. Just I don't know how that's going to work with the R6 legacy. Like, I don't know if there's going to be 3 options that you can use, like R15, R6 adaptive, and then R6 legacy, or if R6 legacy will just be like a tool somewhere where you can revert back just in case. So that's basically how I see it. So right now we're on a brand new account. We're going to see what default settings we do get. But if you go to game settings, go to avatar, you can see avatar tab is moved. Check out the new avatar settings feature under avatar in the ribbon. All you want to do to get to this is go to file up here on the top left corner, and then the gear icon says avatar settings. Alright, so right away we are set to R15 only and player choice. In player choice, you basically can get small avatars and tall avatars. And over here we got consistent gameplay, which is new. And this is what Natural Disasters has. And this is what sadly actually patches the tall and small avatars and keeps them all the same height. So by default, it is set to player choice. I don't know how long that will last. But there is consistent gameplay now, which will patch our tall and small avatars. You can click save changes here and then press save. Over here, it's set to default for custom scale, and then you got it set to 5.5 as of recording this video. We got clothing scale, and then we got accessory scale. Over here, this is very, very important. It used to be set to default for collision by default, as it should, but now we have singular collider, and now this is in beta. This is a thing that's not fully polished and stuff. Like, it's not in beta because you can get it right now, and it's not something that you go to the beta features to opt in, but it's like set by default, which is weird because it's not fully like ready yet. And you can tell by the adapter R6, the Neo R6 game that uses it. But yeah, basically outer box is now called default and inner box is now called legacy. So basically default is outer box and legacy is inner box. And basically single collider is their new collision that they have, still buggy, but this is the thing that actually patches all R15 emotes for clipping. Like literally you go through the wall and you can't clip anymore just because you don't have that collision anymore when doing the emote. So this actually will patch all our emote clips. So it's pretty obvious if you have it on R15 only and then you put it to standard R15 that your avatar is going to be an R15 avatar. Over here, yeah, you can see R15 avatar. But basically we're going to set it basically on R15 only. We're going to have standard R6. And this will bring the R6 adapter. This will bring that Neo R6 that we've been seeing, as you can see. And it doesn't even matter what collision you have on. If you have single collider, or if you put it to default collider, and even legacy, you'll still get the same R6 adapter because it's just changing the collision for it. Like I said before, single collider is what is default for collision in Studio. So if you go over here and then you do ooh-ah, you literally go through the wall. You literally go through the wall and actually have no collision with it. But for example, if we set it to default and then save changes and actually enter the game, we'll actually have the collision that we had before where we do actually take collision. Same thing with legacy if we were to do the same thing. Basically just outer and inner collisions that we had before. And yeah, you will take collision with the wall. And yes, you can clip still with default and legacy collisions. Just you won't be able to with the single collider. If you are in a game that is using single collider, you can use an emote and basically hide inside the wall by just freezing your screen once you go through the wall and you just don't see your avatar anymore. And then once you unfreeze, your avatar will come back. Here's what I find really interesting with the R15 and R6 option. Pretty much if you have an R6 character on your avatar editor and you have standard R6 over here, and you're on R15 and R6, yes, you will load in as your legacy R6. We're going to change our scale to R15 now, and then we're going to reload our game. And now we are the R6 adapter, just because we have R15 set over here. Alright, now we're going to go to standard R15. And then we're going to change this to R6 over here. Alright, now let's join the game. Now we are R6. Okay. We're going to change to R15. And we have it set to R15. And yes, we'll be the R15 character. But now let's see what it chooses when we're on player choice. Alright, here we go. R15. And yes, we are R15. Okay, how about player choice? But we're on R6 now. So now we're just R6. And that's how it works with this thing. It's super buggy in some ways, but it is accurate in others. And this gets me thinking, like, for the avatar editor, will we still have that selector for the body type, like R6 and R15? But instead, R6 will be the R6 adapter, and R15, obviously, what we have right now for R15. Because for those player choice games, then you could choose what avatar you want to be when you go in, either the R6 adapter or R15. Because there's always going to be those games that you can actually go into them with both. And obviously we got the R15 only games in the R6, so obviously with the R6 you're going to be loading in now with the R6 adapter for those new games at least, and obviously for those R15 games just like the R15 that we have right now. And yes, when you go over here and select R6 only and save changes, you will only be a R6 legacy character as of recording this video. A thing I find annoying is if they're trying to emulate R6, then why do we still have R15 animations for slashy dance and slashy laugh? I think they made a mistake. I did check the dev forum and I did see a response here where it says they might have to fix that, and we'll see if they actually use the R6 animations or they just emulate their own copying R6. I first showcased the R6 adapter on my channel 3 years ago. I showcased the R6 animations on this R6 adapter, and you can see they work perfectly fine. Also, by the way, in that video, it wasn't Roblox adapter back then, it was actually StalkCollect's, and it was basically their way of putting R6 animations on R15, and they did a really good job. Pretty much, this is what Roblox adapter looked like back then. It's called the avatar unification feature, and it looked awful. The bottom lower torso is just so bad. So I'm very glad they didn't go with that looking avatar and that they went with a fixed position R15 avatar. It's a lot more better looking than whatever that was. So right now we're in the R6 adapter game, and this is basically the game that the person themselves who is working on this adapter has been testing and all that. So if you want basically the current updates, you can go here and kind of test them out earlier than other people. If you have any questions about the R6 adapter and need anything clarified, I'll try my best with my knowledge that I know about it to answer them. Or if you have any other questions about anything else I said in this video, make sure to comment down below. I'll see you guys later. Peace.